And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ives Lamel Family Field for another edition of Brevard College Men's Lacrosse. Tornadoes welcoming in Point University. The Skyhawks making their way from West Point, Georgia. And should be a good one between these two squads as the Tornadoes looking to get back in the win column after a tight affair in their last time out. Tornadoes with a 2-4 record, a 13-12. I mean, this was as tight of a contest as you could hope for. Matchup versus Husson, that was this past Friday. Tornadoes had a chance to tie the game, send it into overtime in the final seconds of that one. Husson's goalkeeper came up with the big save and came away with a 13-12 win. Tornadoes looking to get back on track here in this non-conference matchup versus Point University. And then conference play will begin this weekend with a trip at Huntington. That's in Montgomery, Alabama on Saturday. Starters for the Tornadoes, Michael Peters, Finnegan McCormick, Jacob Gravely, Lucas Harvey, Scott Bundy, Andrew McDonald, Max Dorman, Ben Wilhelm, Gage Kyatt, and Parker Corbett. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach J.D. LeMay, assistant coaches Brenner Woodcock. The Point Skyhawks, their starters are as follows: Jerry Menzies, Cam Simmons, Malik Sealers, Wesley Jones, Kyrique McLeod, Logan Slagle, Aaron Mordarski, Jeff Knapp, Jared Posey, and Sean McLaughlin. Head coach of the Skyhawks is Jordan Coates. So, meeting of the captains at midfield at the moment. And we're about 12 minutes away from the start of this one. Skyhawks and Tornadoes, Brevard College Men's Lacrosse, coming up shortly.
Finnegan McCormack, Milford, Pennsylvania. Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Drew Pond,
Appling, Georgia.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky. Go Tornadoes.
Nick Chirania, Evans, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Charleston, South Carolina. Go Nados.
Frankie Howard, Jensen Beach, Florida.
Nathan Stone, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Scott Bundy, Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Tanner Ponder, Joy, North Carolina.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Go Tornadoes.
Michael Peters, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Henry Konsker, Palm Beach, Florida.
Parker Corbett, Newsminster, British Columbia. Go Nados.
Lucas Harvey, Savannah, Georgia.
Rayon Coleman, Nashville, Tennessee. Jared Perez, St. Augustine, Florida. Go Tornadoes.
Tristan Wallace, Newburgh, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Edgewater, Florida. Go Nados.
Jordan Ingram, Cascade, Maryland.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Tate Carter, Millis, Massachusetts.
Brady Perez, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Gage Kyatt, Mesa, Arizona.
Xavier Westbrook, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California.
Matthew Smith, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Tate Carter, Millis, Massachusetts.
Andrew McDonald, Vienna, Virginia.
Ben Wilhelm, Columbia, South Carolina.
Let's go Nados!
Graduate of the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is equipped with the core skills to be successful in any field. So what can students do after they graduate? Anything they want.
I think that Brevard College's Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is better than other programs because of the quality
and welcome to Eyes Lamel Family Field for this edition of Brevard College Men's Lacrosse, as your Brevard College Tornadoes welcome the Skyhawks from Point University. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Skyhawks. Number 1, Jerry Menzies. Number 2, Cam Simmons. Number 3, Malik Sealers. Number 5, Wesley Jones. Number 10, Kyreek McLeod. Number 11, Logan Slagle. Number 13, Aaron Mordarski. Number 15, Jeff Knapp. Number 17, Jared Posey. And number 19, Sean McLaughlin. Head coach of the Skyhawks is Jordan Coates. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Number 3, Michael Peters. Number 6, Finnegan McCormick. Number 14, Jacob Gravely. Number 17, Lucas Harvey. Number 18, Scott Bundy. Number 21, Andrew McDonald. Number 24, Max Dorman. Number 26, Ben Wilhelm. Number 27, Gage Kyatt. Number 31, Parker Corbett. Tornadoes are under the direction of head coach J.D. LeMay. The assistant coach is Brenner Woodcock. And the month of March is National Athletic Training Month. We would like to recognize the athletic trainer on site for today's game, Brevard College head athletic trainer Noah Reisig. Thank you to all athletic trainers for all you do to keep our student athletes healthy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you and good luck to both teams. Tornadoes and Skyhawks coming up next. So the Brevard College Tornadoes men's lacrosse team, moments away from this matchup versus the Point University Skyhawks. Point on a road trip from Georgia, West Point, Georgia, to be exact. And the Skyhawks will be in the light blue uniforms, while the Tornadoes in the home white uniforms with the blue numerals, blue shorts, silver helmets. And looking forward to this one getting underway on a Monday afternoon. Hey, first day back after spring break for the student body here at Brevard College. So welcome back to all the students. Hope you had a restful, relaxing, and fun spring break experience wherever that might have been. And great way to kick off the second half of the spring semester with some men's lacrosse action here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Two goalkeepers taking their spots. Scott Bundy in goal for the NATOs. And Kyreek McLeod in goal for the Skyhawks. So we're going to get things going here. Opening face-off at exactly 3 p.m. Eastern Time here in the mountains of western North Carolina. We are underway. Ben Wilhelm handling the face-off duty for the Tornadoes, but early possession for the Skyhawks. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Lucas Harvey. Jeff Knapp with a touch there. Just underway here in this non-conference matchup for the Tornadoes. Knapp. Mordarski. Defended by Westbrook, who's checked into the game for the Tornadoes. Xavier Westbrook, the junior midfielder from Charlotte, North Carolina, Queens Grant High School. Possession continuing for point here, 40 on the shot clock. McLaughlin. McLaughlin weaves his way around. He was defended there by Zach Taylor and fired off a shot there well wide. It'll continue to be point possession. Now 31 on the shot clock. And points regrouping the offense here as Jeff Knapp on the attack. He's a graduate student and looked like he was attempting a shot as well. It bounced wide, same far post, and now 15 on the shot clock. So unable to get a shot on goal. And meanwhile, we're down to 10 on the shot clock. Double teamed there. Great defense by the Tornadoes, and the Tornadoes come up with the stop. Very nicely done. Lucas Harvey, he plays it back to his goalkeeper, Bundy. Gravely now playing it ahead. Nice ball movement there by the Tornadoes. Here's Max Dorman. McDonald. McDonald finds an open teammate. That's Kyatt. Some substitutes for the Tornadoes. Corbett using McDonald. Here's Kyatt. Bryce Peterson. Finnegan McCormick to his left using Consker. McCormick once again. Peterson. Kyatt. 33 on the shot clock. Tornadoes methodically looking for the opening here on their first possession of this ball game. We've played just about 2 minutes, 30 seconds as continuing to work it around the perimeter. Now 15 seconds to go here in the shot clock. And misplayed there, trying for the connection, was Bryce Peterson looking for his teammate there. It looked like it was intended for Corbett and unable to complete that pass. So it'll be point ball on the turnover. And here comes point. Covering a lot of ground there is Mordarski. Mordarski continuing to work his way up the field. Here's Lonnie Flores Jr. Jeff Knapp. Jamison Cross, who not part of that original starting lineup, getting a touch there. Point fairly limited. Looks like 6 available players on their bench. So we'll see if depth becomes an issue. Here's Knapp. 30 seconds on the shot clock here. Knapp. Defended there by Gravely. Knapp firing off a shot there and saved by Bundy. Nicely done. Scott Bundy, the sophomore goalkeeper from Cumberland, Rhode Island, with the save, and he plays it forward quickly. The Tornadoes flipping the field here. It's Zach Taylor. Finnegan McCormick. Finnegan McCormick cuts into the inside there, and once again, Tornadoes unable to complete that pass on the left side, so be another turnover point ball. So both these teams, neither able to crack the code quite yet and get an opening shot on goal as of yet, other than the one attempt by Point that Bundy saved. As these teams continue to kind of feel each other out a little bit. Cross. Jamison Cross, freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia. Cross on the attack. Cross taking on multiple defenders, then firing off a shot. It goes high above the crossbar. You could see some speed there from Jamison Cross. 10:30 to play, period number 1. 40 on the shot clock for the Skyhawks. Shot there, just missing, so that bounces wide. And the Point possession will continue, but nicely done there by the NATOs. Again, their Point's been taking some shots, but they haven't been on target for the most part. And the NATOs doing a nice job keeping them from really getting close to the goal mouth area, into that crease area, but rather forcing Point to try some long-range attempts. 5 on the shot clock, and just beating the shot clock there, able to fire a shot off, but off target once again. And now with 2 on the shot clock, Point is going to probably try a bit of a Hail Mary here, but that'll be 0, and the Tornadoes able to get the stop. So nice job defensively once again by the NATOs. And Tornadoes will regroup and head back the other direction. Andrew McDonald. McDonald with a shot there. That's the best offensive attack we've seen yet from the Tornadoes. Really a solo effort there from Andrew McDonald. But once again, Point's going to come up with the possession here. Point is 0-8 on the season. So looking for their first win of the 2023 campaign. And Coach Jordan Coates has to be pleased with this effort so far, holding the Tornadoes scoreless through the first 6 minutes. And a goal there by Point. So Point with the opening goal. Skyhawks goal number 3, Malik Sealers. So Sealers with the opening goal, first goal of the game for either side. As nearly 6 minutes have elapsed here. And Point with the early 1-0 advantage. Point with an 8-0 advantage in shots. So statistically, that last effort by McDonald did not even result in a shot officially, as he didn't get that on goal. Meanwhile, here come the NATOs. Atticus Cooper up ahead. Here's McDonald. So Tornadoes looking for their first shot on goal. It's been all Point so far. Tornadoes able to win that face-off and get things going here, see if they can shift this momentum after that ground ball pickup by Cooper. Here's Andrew McDonald. Andrew McDonald defended there tightly by Posey. Now McCormick using Kyatt. Corbett. And a goal there by Parker Corbett of the Tornadoes. So the equalizer for the NATOs. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 31, Parker Corbett. So goal by Corbett. Credit the assist to Frankie Howard. And That's exactly what the Tornadoes needed after falling behind 1-0. So all knotted up here at 1 and fight here for the face-off. And Tornadoes once again, Atticus Cooper picking up that ground ball and able to get things started again for the Tornadoes. Here's Frankie Howard. Howard double-teamed, weaves his way around, circles back, and now uses McCormick. McCormick hands it off to Consker. 7:37 to play here. Point with an 8-1 shot advantage, but the one shot by the Tornadoes able to find the back of the net. Parker Corbett able to deliver. Grad student from Canada. Here's Howard. Kyatt. And this ball is going to skip out of bounds, so a turnover by the Tornadoes. That's been a little bit of a bugaboo for the Tornadoes so far. Turnover number 4. Some pressure up front by McDonald, but able to get past him, and continuing here is Menzies. Menzies now battling along that far sideline. One-man wrecking crew at the moment. He covered a lot of ground. Jeremiah Menzies goes by Jerry, junior out of Marietta, Georgia. 6:40 to play here. Period number 1. 1-1 your score. Here's Knapp. Knapp defended well by Gravely. Gravely had a nice game defensively last time out, and meanwhile, a goal there. Knapp able to deliver. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. So, just like that, the Skyhawks able to go back ahead 2-1. Skyhawks, a member of the NAIA. There was a penalty on that last exchange, however, it was waved off. Fairly penalty-free, in fact, completely penalty-free so far. But now a face-off violation, and Point's going to regain possession here. Mordarski taking his time, regrouping, letting his personnel get set. And Mordarski using Knapp. A very slow pace at the moment here for the Seahawks. Now here comes the Seahawks on the attack. Mordarski playing it ahead to McLaughlin. Shot there just off the mark. That was Sealers. 5:33 to play here and counting, period number 1, 2-1 Skyhawks. Shot there and a goal. Goal once again by the Skyhawks. That's Sean McLaughlin, freshman midfielder from Marietta. Skyhawks goal number 19, Sean McLaughlin. So Skyhawks with the largest lead of the game now, up ahead 3-1 after that goal by McLaughlin. So Tornadoes tied it up at 1 off the goal by Parker Corbett, and then back-to-back goals coming less than a minute apart from each other. For the Skyhawks. Skyhawks able to win that face-off. Here's Knapp. So momentum at the moment for the team visiting from Georgia, Point University Skyhawks. Now 5 minutes to play, first period. And once again, the Skyhawks are going to take their time to get organized here. Jamison Cross. He now plays it off to Mordarski. Mordarski. Similar to that last set. He's way back almost to the midfield line. Now here he comes with a head of steam. Mordarski was defended there by Zach Taylor. Now a shot and a finish there by Sealers. Malik Sealers with the goal. Skyhawks goal number 3, Malik Sealers. So Sealers gives the Skyhawks a 4-1 lead. So back-to-back-to-back goals. A 3-0 run for the Skyhawks. This was an issue in the last game where the Tornadoes fell behind considerably. We trailed by 4 in that first period. Currently trailing by 3. Able to come back in that one, but fell 13-12 to Husson out of Maine. And Tornadoes will be forced to come from behind again after this early deficit, 4-1. Here come the Tornadoes on the attack. Konsker. Corbett. Howard. Howard. Lays it off to Kyatt. Gage Kyatt. He plays it back to McCormick. Konsker. Konsker. Goes left, fakes right, now uses McCormick. McCormick fires away. That might have hit the post. It bounced a long way after that McCormick fastball. Finnegan McCormick, the sophomore out of Milford, Pennsylvania. Big leadership qualities for this Tornado squad. Here's Kyatt. Up ahead to Howard. 45 on the shot clock. Howard once again finds Kyatt. Kyatt to his left. Uses McCormick. McCormick faked another one of those fastballs. Now beats a defender. And threading the needle there, but taken away momentarily by the Skyhawks. Tornadoes come back up for it. So turnover, then a takeaway by the Tornadoes. Fresh shot clock meanwhile. 2:55 to play here, period number 1. Tornadoes trailing by 3. Howard fighting for it there. Now another ground ball. All sorts of action going for that one. And Point's going to come up with it. So stop there by the Point defense. 2:37 left to play here. Period number 1. NATOs and Skyhawks. Final game for the Tornadoes before the start of USA South Conference play. 2:25 to play here, first period. Flores up ahead to McLaughlin. Defended there by Lucas Harvey. And then a finish there as McLaughlin once again with another goal. 5-1 Skyhawks. Skyhawks goal number 19, Sean McLaughlin. Timeout on the field. So McLaughlin with that goal, and just like that, it is 5-1. Point University, a 13-2 shot advantage, 6-2 on shots on goal. Each goalkeeper with 1 save. Tornadoes in Point University have been even in the face-offs department. 4-2 Tornadoes with the ground ball advantage. Each team has been perfect in clears. The one goal for the Tornadoes coming from Parker Corbett, assisted by Frankie Howard. 2 goals for Malik Sellers and Sean McLaughlin of the Seahawks. Or check that, the Skyhawks. And Knapp with a goal as well. So early advantage for the visitors. And the Tornadoes with the timeout, and head coach J.D. LeMay talking it over with his squad to see if he can shift this momentum here. Tornadoes, it all begins with this face-off. Ben Wilhelm once again will do the duties. And we're back off and running here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Point University picking it up momentarily. Cooper getting in there. But now Point comes up with it. It's Simmons. Simmons able to shake himself free from several defenders. Now he plays it ahead. McLaughlin, he's a hot hand as of late. 2 goals, both coming in the last few minutes. 5-1 Skyhawks. On the defensive end there's Lucas Harvey for the Tornadoes. Now Westbrook D'ing up Flores. Cross. Trying to get past Zach Taylor. A whistle, and it's going to be a violation against the Skyhawks. So here come the Tornadoes back the other way. Still have not seen a penalty in this one. Meanwhile, here come the Nados. McDonald looking to get things going on the offensive end. He's defended by Wesley Jones. Andrew McDonald still probing. Now he plays it back to Corbett. Corbett rolls a ground ball to his teammate Konsker. Defended there by Mordarski. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt plays it back to McCormick. McCormick around to Corbett. Here's McDonald. Kyatt. Shake and bake. Now plays it over to McCormick, but the errant pass will result in a turnover, and it'll be point ball. There's just 24.9 seconds left here in period number 1. Tornadoes in these last 20 seconds wants to minimize the damage. Already down 5-1. Now 8 seconds to play. Shot there. And looked like Bundy got a piece of it in goal for the Tornadoes. And that'll do it for the end of the first period with your score 5-1. Skyhawks on top. Back here at Islamel Family Field, period number 2 about to get started. And a face-off violation. So, period number 2 as the team switch side, point now going from right to left on your device. Tornadoes in the white uniforms, point in the light blue. Point with a 5-1 lead. 4 consecutive goals after Parker Corbett for the Tornadoes tied this game up at 1. Here's Knapp. He's been an early factor. Fires off a shot there off the mark. Here's Flores. McLaughlin, he has 2 goals. Here's Cross. Nice job of help defense there from Max Dorman. Defense trying to make things difficult on those point attackers. That was Sealers on the attack. And now here come the Tornadoes the underway, trying to use some transition offense, get things moving. Have some ground to make up, trailing by 4. As playing it forward here to Howard. McDonald defended by Jones. Corbett. McCormick on the move. McCormick once again after using Kyatt momentarily. 13:04 to play here, period number 2. Good, another misplay there on the pass. Turnovers have been an issue for the Tornadoes. That's turnover number 6. And now under 13 minutes to play here in the second quarter. As that clear attempt is successful. Menzies getting it done. Menzies weighs in at 215 pounds, 6'4". Out of Marietta. Here's Knapp. We've seen this throughout this contest so far as this methodical offensive attack of point. And here they go again. Knapp there. He was defended by Jacob Gravely, the junior from Monroe, North Carolina, Sun Valley High School. 12:12 to play here, period number 2. 30 on the shot clock as that ball ricochets back. McLaughlin fires away. Bundy with the save. Scott Bundy, nicely done. Sophomore goalkeeper from Rhode Island. Now the Tornadoes able to clear it effectively. Crossing midfield. Zach Taylor handing it off to McCormick. So McCormick will set things up here. Here's Howard. McDonald. Corbett. Bryce Peterson on the move. So whistle there, 11:09 to play. Here in the second period. So we'll get this sorted out. may just have seen our first penalty of this game. Yeah, indeed, it looks like a man-up opportunity for the Tornadoes. Mordarski was called for 2 different fouls on the same exchange. So a grand total of a minute, a holding penalty, and then a conduct penalty against Mordarski. It all adds up to a 1-minute man-up situation for the NATOs. So the NATOs' opportunity here to cut into this lead with the man-up situation. McCormick. Scoggins. Will Scoggins. Playing it back to Henry Consker. McCormick swinging it around. Back to Consker. Nice cut there by McDonald. Then he fired off a shot, but it was wide. 33 seconds left on the shot clock. Still some time here in this man-up opportunity as well. A minute penalty that Point has had to endure here. Here's Scoggins. Consker. McCormick. McDonald plays it forward. McDonald still fighting for it there. Then coming up with a ground ball on the defensive end. The Skyhawks, that's big in this down situation for them. And the release of the penalty as well. So both teams even up, and Tornadoes unable to capitalize on that man-up opportunity. And here, once again, covering a lot of ground is Menzies. Menzies here defended by Consker. Menzies takes it himself, and a flag flies as Menzies hits the turf. Meanwhile, that's going to result in a penalty for the Tornadoes. Meanwhile, the Skyhawks continuing to battle here. And a whistle, and we'll get all this sorted out in the meantime. So the officials huddling up to make sure that they have this correct, and they're all on the same page. And got to credit Jerry Menzies, the junior midfielder from Marietta. He covered the ground of most of this field after a ground ball pickup on the other side from Mordarski, and took it all the way to the goal mouth and then drew the foul. And this is going to result most likely in some penalty time for a Tornado. So still waiting to get this sorted out. 5-1, Skyhawks on top here at Islamel Family Field. 9:37 to play, period number 2. As the scores table on the far side is still getting the explanation from the official. It looks like heading to the penalty area, McDonald. So 30 seconds against McDonald.
And then we also got unnecessary roughness on the in-home. I don't know what that means.
And then a second penalty as well. So man-up opportunity here for the Skyhawks. Still trying to get a full explanation of what all that was about. We'll let you know momentarily. Holding penalty was the foul against McDonald. We know that much. 30 seconds on him, but we believe there's a second penalty as well. Unnecessary roughness penalty on the Tornadoes as well. That's an additional minute, so 90 seconds in total. It's a team penalty. 8:50 to play here. After Knapp fired off a shot, here come the Skyhawks again. Tornadoes really have to buckle down here defensively. 90 seconds of penalty time. Shot clock goes off in the meantime, so Point wasn't able to capitalize on that chance. And Tornadoes, man down, will work things forward from the back. Unable to really get offensively organized that last possession. And it'll be Point University's possession. 8:18 to play here. It's been all Skyhawks thus far, with the exception of a goal by Parker Corbett back in the first period for the Tornadoes. Loose ball taken ultimately by McDonald. McDonald then plays it back to Corbett. McCormick. Here's Nate Stone, junior out of Hilton Head Island. Plays it forward to Frankie Howard, back to Stone. Stone uses McCormick, 50 on the shot clock. Both teams back to even strength. Here's Howard. Howard trying to shake his defender, then plays it back there to Stone. 35 on the shot clock. Here's McCormick. McCormick's going to push the issue here, playing it forward. And a goal there by Andrew McDonald of the Tornadoes. Tornadoes able to get on the board there. Now 5-2 your score. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 21, Andrew McDonald. So McDonald able to cut into that deficit a bit. Now 5-2. Skyhawks on top. 7:17 to play. Andrew McDonald able to deliver there, the junior from Vienna, Virginia. And a face-off violation there against Point. And see if the Tornadoes can build on this momentum after that McDonald goal. Fight for a ground ball. Skyhawks had it momentarily. Now ball continuing to roll around on the turf as these two sides grapple for it. All sorts of players getting involved. And then nifty little move there. Konsker played it forward to McDonald, and McDonald comes up with it. McDonald, the hot hand at the moment after that goal, he's looking for more. McDonald using Corbett. Corbett weaving, trying to shake his defender. Here's Corbett. A flag as Corbett hits the deck. And a goal in the meantime for the Tornadoes. So the Tornadoes able to get the goal. Michael Peters, number 3, with the finish. And the goal is indeed good. Flag is waved off. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 31, Parker Corbett. My apologies, I mentioned Michael Peters. It was actually Parker Corbett with the finish there. So now 5-3, second goal for Corbett. Peters wears 3, Corbett 31, so our apologies picking up that number correctly. Meanwhile, 6:10 to play here, period number 2. And the Tornadoes back on the attack here after 2 consecutive goals, now trailing by 2. Here's McCormick again. Offense often starts with him. He fires off a shot there wide. 5:50 to play. McDonald. McCormick. 40 on the shot clock. McCormick. Here's Will Scoggins. McDonald. Corbett. Scoggins. McCormick again. 18 on the shot clock. McCormick trying to bull his way forward. And then the finish, the goal by Finnegan McCormick, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we've got a one-goal ball game. And it looks like the goal may have been called off, so indeed. So we'll get this all sorted out here. Meanwhile, a timeout on the field, so we'll get this sorted out for what that was all about. We thought McCormick had scored, but then the officials waved it off, so we'll try to get an official ruling. Meanwhile, 5-3 your score, Skyhawks on top of the Tornadoes. So bottom line here is the McCormick apparent goal was waved off, but meanwhile there was an additional penalty on Point University, a holding penalty on Raphael Soares. So it will result in an extra man opportunity for the Tornadoes. However, goal waved off. 5-3 your score. Scoggins up ahead to Howard. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins now using Consker. Consker. McDonald. Here's Consker. Firing off a shot there, and there's the goal that the Tornadoes were looking for. Parker Corbett able to get the finish there. His third of the day. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 31, Parker Corbett. So Corbett able to find the back of the net. And the Tornadoes, who trailed 5-1 at the end of the first period, now have outscored the Skyhawks 3-0 here in period number 2. It's a 5-4 ball game. Fight for the loose ball coming off the face-off. And ultimately, it's going to be Tornado ball. Cooper picks it up. Atticus Cooper, the junior midfielder from Louisville, Kentucky. Nifty footwork there by Consker. And now he plays it forward to McDonald. McDonald now plays it back to McCormick. Here's Gage Kyatt. .418 to play here, period number 2, 50 on the shot clock. Kyatt. McCormick. And misplayed there, trying to complete a transaction back to Kyatt. Ball bounces out of bounds. It'll be point ball turnover for the Tornadoes. And Menzies trying to use his teammate there, and they're able to complete that pass. Slagle moving ahead there for the Skyhawks. 3:45 to play here, period number 2. Skyhawks on top 5-4. It's been 3-0 Tornadoes this period. Tornadoes defense has been stout this period. And the Skyhawks still enjoying a lead after taking that 5-1 advantage. 3:15 to play here, period number 2. Fight for a loose ball there. It's going to remain point ball. 24 on the shot clock. Actually a reset now to 60, so fresh shot clock for the Skyhawks. Shot there, fired off by Mordarski, freshman from Effingham, Georgia. Here's Sealers. Sealers plays it back to Knapp. 33 on the shot clock. Knapp fires that away, and that's a goal for Jeff Knapp. Put the Skyhawks back ahead by 2. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. So Knapp with a goal there, and Skyhawks now with a 23-8 shot advantage. 3 players have contributed to the 6 goals for the Skyhawks. Sealers, Knapp, and McLaughlin, each with 2 goals. Meanwhile, Parker Corbett leading the way for the Tornadoes with 3 goals. Andrew McDonald has the other NATO goal. Assists thus far for the Tornadoes, McCormick and Howard. Here come the Skyhawks once again. On the offensive end, Skyhawks have not trailed in this contest. Under 2 minutes to play now, period number 2. Great to see some of our coaches from some of the other sports here in attendance. And a goal there, meanwhile, for the Skyhawks. And once again, that's Jeff Knapp. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. So Knapp able to get his 3rd goal of the afternoon with 1:44 to play here in the second. So after the Tornadoes shaved the deficit to 5-4, 2 straight goals for Point, and just like that, the Skyhawks back ahead 7-4. Face off here, and taken away by the Skyhawks. That's Knapp again. Knapp, the hot hand at the moment, fires that shot off, saved by Bundy. Now picked up by the Tornadoes on the defensive end. That's Lucas Harvey. Bundy now being pressure out of his goal mouth. Now he plays it forward. Ball's bouncing around. This is a dangerous situation for the Tornadoes as Gravely's fighting for it. Loose ball continues. Now McCormick takes care of business with that ground ball. Nicely done by Finnegan McCormick. What was a dangerous situation turns into an offensive opportunity by the Tornadoes. Here's Cooper. McDonald. Howard. McCormick. 45 on the game clock. A 5-second differential between the game and shot clock. Shot there by Konsker. Saved by the goalkeeper of Point. That's Kyrique McLeod. And here's Menzies meanwhile. 20 seconds to play here until halftime. Menzies continuing to battling forward. He's triple teamed by Tornado defenders, and Tornado's able to come up with it. There's room to operate here. There's 10 seconds left. McDonald tries to play it forward to Howard. Ball bounces around, and that's going to do it for the end of the first half. So the Tornadoes will head to their locker room trailing 7-4 on the Tornado side. Corbett with 3 goals, McDonald with 1 goal, and for the Skyhawks, Knapp with 3, Sillers with 2, McLaughlin with 2. So we'll catch you up even further, and meanwhile, we'll take a break ourselves as here at the half, your score, Skyhawks 7, Tornadoes 4.
It's important to study English because language
history is
Welcome back here to Islamel Family Field as we gear up for half number 2 between Point University Skyhawks and the Tornadoes. Skyhawks with a 7-4 advantage at the end of one half. Skyhawks led 5-1 at the end of the first period. Tornadoes outscored the Skyhawks 3-2 in the second period. Skyhawks with the upper hand, 25-9 shot advantage, 13-6 shot on goal advantage. And it looks like a new goalkeeper for the Tornadoes. That's Jack Hicks. So we are underway here, period number 3. And an early whistle and perhaps an injury here on the turf. as head athletic trainer Noah Reisick, part of the Brevard College training staff, heads to attend to Jerry Menzies. So we'll take a quick break here. 7-4 your score, Skyhawks on top, just 17 seconds into this second half. So nice round of applause there as number one for Point University, Jerry Menzies, is helped off the field. And certainly sending all the best to Menzies as he continues to be helped off here just 17 seconds into this third period. Injury timeout here at Ives Lamel Family Field. And it'll be Point University ball as we're back up and running here after the injury timeout. As Knapp with a shot there and saved by the newly inserted goalkeeper for the Tornadoes, Jack Hicks, sophomore goalie out of Greensboro, North Carolina. And Tornadoes trying to move quickly here on the offensive end. Zach Taylor playing it forward. McDonald. Here's Corbett. McDonald once again. McDonald plays it back to McCormick. Stone. Here's Frankie Howard. Corbett with 3 goals, McDonald with 1 for the Tornadoes in that first half. Shot there by McCormick. Looked like the goalkeeper, McLeod, got a piece of it. Now a shot and a finish by Henry Konsker. Tornadoes goal number 33, Henry Konsker. So Konsker delivering for the Tornadoes. He's the third different Tornado to get in the scoring column. So nicely done there by the Tornadoes. Konsker with the finish. It's a 2-goal game once again. Tornadoes down 7-5 here. Early goings of period number 3. And may have had a penalty here, so we'll get this sorted out in the meantime. And looks like it's going to be a man-up opportunity for Point. Penalty on Jacob Gravely. A 1-minute slashing violation for Gravely. And tough situation here for the Tornadoes now. Having to play a man down. A minute of opportunity here for the Skyhawks. And the Skyhawks will get their offensive into motion. Sealers. Flores. Knapp. McLaughlin. Mordarski. Shot there, and the finish. Jeff Knapp once again for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. So Knapp with the finish there. Knapp has scored the last 3 goals for the Skyhawks. Credit the assist there to Sealers. 27-11 shot advantage now for the Skyhawks. And Knapp has 4 goals to lead all scorers. 8-5 now your score here. And good job there. Atticus Cooper once again off the faceoff, picking up that ground ball and earning that faceoff win for the Tornadoes. Wilhelm using Cooper. 12:30 to play here. Tornadoes trailing by 3. McCormick. Kyatt. Howard. Plays it back to Konsker. Konsker was looking for a teammate. It's going to remain Tornadoes' ball meanwhile. So 43 on the shot clock. Here's McCormick. Konsker. Scoggins. Check that. Kyatt. McCormick. Back to Konsker. A flag is flown as Konsker was shoved to the ground there. Shot here off the mark. Now a whistle. And we'll see what the penalty's about in the meantime. Meanwhile, another injury timeout here. Henry Konsker being attended to now by head athletic trainer Noah Reisick. So now a 1-minute penalty against the Skyhawks. Mordarski with a cross check. That was clear as day on Konsker. And as Konsker heads to the sidelines on his own power. And meanwhile, man-up opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes have had a few of these opportunities. Just 1 of 4 so far in man-up opportunities, looking to change that trend. 11:35 here, period number 3. Kyatt. Howard. Scoggins. McCormick. McDonald finds Howard in the finish. Frankie Howard with the goal for the Nados. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 15, Frankie Howard. So, NATO Nation, applause in approval as NATO is able to take advantage of that man-up situation. Now 2 of 5 in that department. And cut the lead once again to 8-6. Now a 2-goal difference. Tornadoes have trailed this entire contest. Winning that face-off is point. They lead in that department 9-7. Make it 10-7 after that last face-off won. 11 minutes to play here, period number 3. See if the Tornadoes can get some momentum going after that Frankie Howard goal. Credit the assist to Andrew McDonald. .35 to play here, period number 3. Shot there off the mark. It'll be point ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. McLaughlin. Knapp with 4 goals already today. Knapp fires away there, saved by Hicks. Ball bounces up. Now a fight for a loose ball. And Hicks eventually picks it up. Goalkeeper for the Tornadoes taking care of business there. Now playing it forward. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook up ahead to Taylor. Taylor now using McDonald. McDonald. Here's Parker Corbett. McCormick. Henry Konsker, the freshman from Wellington, Florida. Good to see him back in the ball game. Here's McDonald. McDonald. Trying to lose his defender. Lost the ball momentarily, able to regroup. Here's McCormick. Konsker. Corbett. Here's McCormick. 20 on the shot clock. McCormick. Trying to beat his defender one-on-one, and good-looking shot there, but low and wide. 12 on the shot clock for the Tornadoes. Here's Konsker. Time running down for the Tornadoes, now just 6 on that shot clock. And Point University is going to get the stop here and head back the other way. 8:35 to play here, period number 3. Tornadoes trying to get back in the win column after a 13-12 defeat in their last time out to Husson University. This game was as close as you could possibly hope for. Tornadoes regaining possession from the back here. Here's Hicks. Hicks playing it forward. Women's lacrosse will be in action tomorrow, 2 p.m. right here at Islamel Family Field. Kyatt with the finish. Gage Kyatt with the goal there. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 27, Gage Kyatt. So Gage Kyatt, the freshman from Mesa, Arizona, with the finish there. Now just a 1-goal difference. We've seen the Tornadoes cut it to 1 a couple times, and seems like Point University has a knack for pulling away at this juncture, but see if the Tornadoes can keep this momentum going. To put things in perspective a bit, Point University led this 5-1 at the end of 1 period. Tornadoes have outscored the Skyhawks 6-3 since the end of that first period. 7:30 to play here. Here's Konsker. Konsker up ahead. Corbett. McCormick. Tornadoes, you can just see the confidence as they continue to take more and more control of this ball game, but the question is the getting over the hump. Still have not led in this game. Score was tied at 1-1, and Point pulled away 5-1 at the end of 1. Tornadoes cut it to 5-4, but then 2 goals at the end of the second period put Point back ahead 7-4. Shot there in the finish, and there's the equalizer by the Tornadoes. 8-8 now your score. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 6. Finnegan McCormick. Timeout on the field. And Finnegan McCormick able to find that equalizer. So the first time we've seen a tied score since it was 1-1. And the momentum certainly in favor of the Tornadoes at the moment. 3 consecutive goals. Goals by Frankie Howard, assisted by Andrew McDonald, and then Gage Kyatt cut the deficit to 8-7. Finnegan McCormick with the equalizer, now 8-8. Six different players have scored goals for the Tornadoes. Corbett has 3 goals, but then Finnegan McCormick, Frankie Howard, Andrew McDonald, Gage Kyatt, and Henry Conskor, each with goals. McCormick, Howard, McDonald, and Consker, each with assists as well. Jeff Knapp has led the way for the Skyhawks with 4 goals. Jack Hicks was inserted at the start of the second half, a goal for the Tornadoes. He has 2 saves so far in this third period. McLeod for the Skyhawks with 2 saves. Skyhawks have outshot the Tornadoes substantially, 30-17, and have won 10 of the 18 face-offs. Tornadoes have won in the ground ball category 15-13, and we're about to get back started underway here. Period number 3, as momentum has certainly shifted as of late. And back off and running here is the Skyhawks. We did see Menzies back on the field after leaving the game due to injury. Now he heads back to the sideline. 6:23 to play here. Period number 3. 8-8 the score. Point University with the ball. Tornadoes looking to get over this hump. Still have not led in this one. Kind of similar in a lot of ways to that last matchup versus Husson, where Tornadoes fell behind by 4 goals in that first period. Meanwhile, here come the Skyhawks. You can see the speed there of Cross. Cross plays it forward to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now. Here's Mordarski. Knapp, leading scorer in this game. Knapp fires off a shot there. It's blocked by the Tornadoes. Nice job by Lucas Harvey defensively. Also Jacob Gravely in the middle of all that. Meanwhile, a whistle there is just all over the back of McDonald was Wesley Jones. And it's going to be point ball, so no penalty despite all that contact. 5:20 to play here, period number 3. Considerable wind currently blowing from left to right, so it's at the back of the Skyhawks at the moment. But pretty ideal conditions for these two teams. Has been chilly as of late. We're currently at 51 degrees, so it's warmed up nicely compared to what we had overnight. Meanwhile, shot here, saved by Hicks. Big time save there after that shot by Knapp. 4:49 to play. These two teams all knotted up at 8. So Point once again will take their time now. They were doing this quite a bit in the first half, but enjoying a lead at those moments. Now all tied up at 8. Flag flies, so we'll have a whistle, stoppage of the clock, and get this sorted out because Point's about to go a man up. We'll see what the exact nature of that penalty may have been. So it's a holding. A 30-second hold penalty for Lucas Harvey, junior out of Guyton, Georgia. So man-up opportunity here for the Skyhawks. Tornadoes have to lock in defensively, see if they can extinguish this man-up opportunity. All tied up in this battle of non-conference foes. 3:55 to play here, period number 3. Point looking for an opening. That bounces off the cross, the actually goal post on the side there and bounced about 35 yards. That ball traveled a big distance coming off the post. And some discussion down there on the sidelines. It's going to be tornado ball. Man down, so maybe dodged a bullet there as that hit the post and traveled past midfield on the ricochet. Meanwhile, here's Consker. McCormick. Finnegan McCormick. Looking to set things up for the NATOs. Here's Parker Corbett. Back to McCormick. Kyatt. Frankie Howard. Andrew McDonald. Trying to lay it off there to Corbett. Now a fight for a ground ball. McDonald able to come up with it. 40 on the shot clock. Both teams back to even strength as the penalty now complete. And shot there going long. It'll remain tornado ball. Well, Tornadoes women's lacrosse will host Meredith tomorrow right here at Islamel Family Field. That's a 2 p.m. start. And we have another flag down on the turf, so see if we can get the ruling here. With 2:57 left to play, all tied up at 8. Well, if you want to join us tonight for Tornado Talk. So it's going to be a penalty against the Skyhawks, number 18, Cass Stevens, with an illegal procedure. So, man-up opportunity here for the Tornadoes. 30 seconds to work with here with this extra man opportunity. But Tornado Talk tonight will feature guests from women's lacrosse. We'll also have the athletic training staff on the show, and also baseball. Just having a great season thus far. Hope you can join us. The show begins at 7 p.m. YouTube, right here on this YouTube channel. Also Facebook Live. You can watch the show on Twitter if that's what you prefer. And you can leave comments for the guests throughout the evening and perhaps even have those comments appear on air. So I hope you can join us for Tornado Talk tonight, 7 p.m. And the goal there, meanwhile, by Andrew McDonald. There's the go-ahead goal for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 21, Andrew McDonald. So McDonald with the go-ahead goal, and the Tornadoes lead for the first time in this contest and have really come on as of late. That's the 4th consecutive goal for the NATOs. Howard, Kyatt, McCormick, and McDonald responsible for that 4-0 scoring burst. McDonald, that's his 2nd goal of the game. He also has an assist, and the Tornadoes now lead 9-8. Meanwhile, Point University, for the first time all game, has to play from behind. 2 minutes to play here, period number 3. We mentioned Tornadoes baseball. They'll be back in action on Wednesday. That's a 2 p.m. start at Gilcone Field. Love to see out here on the campus of Brevard College for Brevard College Tornado athletic action. That's versus Cortland State. Who's ranked 17th in the country coming into town on Wednesday at Gilcone Field. If you want to see some high-level NCAA D3 baseball, join us for that one. Just over a minute to play here, period number 3. Tornadoes have worked their way back into the lead, now 9-8. McDonald, who scored the go-ahead goal with the ball currently. Under a minute to play. McDonald continuing to keep that motor running, now using Corbett. Corbett able to beat his defender. Corbett with an opportunity and a penalty there. So this is going to be against point. So current possession continues for the Tornadoes. There's 30 left on the clock here in the third period, and inevitably there will be penalty time assessed for point unless the Tornadoes score here in these final 15 seconds of the third period. Here's McCormick. McCormick defended there by Simmons. McCormick, 5 on the clock. McCormick's going to just play it safe and smart here and enjoy the man-up opportunity that's going to come at the start of the fourth. Your score at the end of 3 periods, Tornadoes 9, Skyhawks 8. So Tornadoes with a 9-8 advantage will bring you the fourth and final period. When we come back, Brevard 9, Point University 8.
Graduate of the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is equipped with the core skills to be successful in any field. So what can students do after they graduate? Anything they want.
I think that Brevard College's Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is better than other programs because of the
Heading to the fourth period here at Islamel Family Field, it's been an entertaining matchup between the Tornadoes and the Skyhawks. 9-8 the score after 4 straight goals by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes trailed this game 5-1 at the end of the first period. They've outscored the Skyhawks 8-3 ever since. And a man-up opportunity here after a holding penalty on Posey. It's a 30-second opportunity here. A whistle. And this is going to go back the other way for point. So turnover there. Tornadoes. Tough spot for that. And see what the ruling is here. Still getting things sorted out. It will actually be Tornadoes' ball. So a whistle there, a stoppage, but it will be Tornadoes' ball. Here's Kyatt. Konsker. Now another whistle. And a clock situation that we're going to make sure we've got sorted out. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Nice crowd here at Islamel Family Field. First day back on campus for a lot of the student body. Enjoyed spring break last week. 14:30 to play here, period number 4. Tornadoes looking to go up even further after they've finally taken a lead in this ball game, 9-8. Penalty there, and this is going to be more penalty time assessed against the Skyhawks, who have their hands up in disbelief, but that looked pretty clear to all of us up here. As being sent off. Was Wesley Jones with the pushing penalty. So another extra man opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Ground ball pickup there, nicely done by Slagle. Logan Slagle covering a lot of ground, able to successfully execute that clear. Shot here, saved by Hicks. Penalty flag flies in the meantime. And this one, maybe against the NATOs. So we didn't see many penalties in the first half, and things have changed considerably. As Michael Peters is called for slashing. Just 2 penalties against the Tornadoes in that first half, just 3 from point, and there's been 4 penalties against point here in the second half, 2 against the Tornadoes. 13-19 to play here, period number 4. Extra man opportunity for point. They're 1-5 in these situations so far. Shot there. Bounces high and wide. Will remain point possession. Tornadoes with a 1-goal advantage. Point currently with a extra man opportunity. From firing off a shot there and the goal by number 3, Malik Sealers. Skyhawks goal number 3, Malik Sealers. So Sealers able to get the equalizer, and we're all tied up once again. 9-9 as Point University able to take care of business in that man-up situation. So brand new ball game here, 12:53 to play, all tied up. And face off once again here, taken by Knapp. Shot there. Sealers was trying to get it done once again. That was some quick work. Knapp to Sealers. Just a matter of seconds, blink of an eye. Sealers. Here's Posey. Check that. That was Cross, wearing number 12. Here's Knapp. Knapp. Defended there by Jacob Hernandez. Shot there. Saved by Hicks. Well done, Jack Hicks, with the save. And Tornadoes will try to move the ball upfield. Meanwhile, a whistle. And it'll remain Tornadoes' ball. Here's Cooper. Atticus Cooper, the junior midfielder from Louisville, Kentucky. Here's McDonald. McCormick. Cooper once again. Cooper on the attack. And lost control of that attempt a little bit. So, remain Tornado ball. Kyatt checks back in for the NATOs. Here's McDonald. McDonald. And takeaway here for the Skyhawks. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Hernandez. Mordarski. 11-11 to play here, period number 4. A 40-23 shot advantage for Point. 22-14 in the shots on goal department. All tied up at 9. Under 11 to play. Here's Mordarski. Mordarski. Plays it forward, swings it around to McLaughlin. McLaughlin defended there. Now a penalty flag flies. This is going to once again go against the Tornadoes. Another flag flies. 10:21 to play here. Period number 4. So 2 different penalties. Zach Taylor and Nick Terania, each with penalties. Of the 30-second variety. So this is big opportunity here for Point. We're all tied up at 9 and 2 Tornadoes in the penalty box. But nice job there defensively, man down, and here come the Tornadoes as Hicks plays that forward to Dorman. Here's McDonald. McDonald. Howard. McCormick. 9:30 to play. Back to even both sides after the Tornado penalty. So nice job in the man down situation by the Tornadoes, getting things back to all squared away at even in terms of players on the field. 9:13 to play here, period number 4. McCormick. McDonald. Kyatt. Konsker. McCormick once again. 10 on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock now. Konsker. And hats off to the Skyhawks, able to get the stop there defensively. Nicely done by the team in powder blue. 8:38 to play. Some different personnel checking in for both sides. On a sunny Monday afternoon here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. Shot there off the mark. Able to pick it up there quickly was Sealers. Here's Cross. Jamison Cross on the move. Here comes Knapp. Knapp fires away. That skips past Sealers. Sealers will reset things. 35 seconds to play on the shot clock, 7:50 to play game clock. Period number 4, 9-9 your score. Knapp. He has 4 goals on the day. Graduate student from Tennessee. Shot there by Knapp. Rebounds picked up. There's only 10 on the shot clock meanwhile. Soars. Now 6 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. And a goal there, just beating the shot clock. Essentially a buzzer beater by Point. Jeff Knapp with the goal there. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. So the Skyhawks go ahead 10-9. Jeff Knapp, I mean, what an effort there. You could see him just leaning in, doing everything humanly possible. Awareness of the shot clock to make sure he got it off before the buzzer and able to get that goal there to go ahead 10-9. And Jeff Knapp leads all scorers with 5 goals. He also has an assist. He's taken a whopping 23 shots in this game. Meanwhile, Tornadoes have to play from behind again, looking for an equalizer here, trailing 10-9. We're under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Nate Stone. Finnegan McCormick. McCormick beats his defender, taking it himself. And nice job, a goalkeeper save there from McLeod. And meanwhile, Point is going to play a long ball here, up for grabs on the other end of the field, and Point ends up with it. Knapp once again in the finish from Jeff Knapp. That's his 6th goal on the game. And just like that, the Skyhawks ahead 11-9. Skyhawks goal number 15, Jeff Knapp. Timeout on the field. So a timeout on the field, and your score, Skyhawks 11, Tornadoes 9. Skyhawks 11, Tornadoes 9. After this game was tied up 9-9, 2 straight goals from Jeff Knapp. And Tornadoes have a lot of work to do here suddenly with just 6:20 to play. Face-off victory there for the Skyhawks. They fire off a quick shot. That was Sealers with the shot after who else but Jeff Knapp had picked up that ground ball. And another Skyhawks possession here, under 6 minutes to play. can see the Skyhawks content bleeding some clock here, ahead 11-9. Zach Taylor defending for the Tornadoes. Sealers. Misplayed there on that pass. Opportunity here for the Tornadoes the other way after the quick turnover. Here's McDonald. McDonald trying to beat his defender one-on-one. Loses control of the ball. Now picked up by the Skyhawks. A whistle, and it's going to be Tornado ball. 5:03 to play. We've mentioned the wind a couple times in terms of weather conditions here. Currently at the back of the Tornadoes. Trailing by 2. 4:48 to play here, period number 4. Howard. Howard. Plays it back to McCormick. Frankie Howard. 40 on the shot clock. Howard. Great pass there, able to find McDonald, but Point did a nice job defending the shot from McDonald. Meanwhile, here comes the Skyhawks the other way. Wesley Jones covering a lot of ground. Sophomore from Live Oak, Florida. Swanee High School. Up there in the north central part of Florida near Gainesville. 3:45 to play here, period number 4. And the Skyhawks once again, you can see that they'd like to continue to milk this clock. 3:30 to play now in this contest. Here's Jeff Knapp. Jeff Knapp on the move. Shot there, saved by Hicks. Big time save there for Jack Hicks. That's his 9th save of the contest, all coming in the second half. Meanwhile, here come the Tornadoes back the other way. Time becoming a big factor here. Now just 3 minutes to play. Skyhawks up 11-9. McDonald. Corbett. Corbett defended there by Posey. Here's McCormick. Back to Corbett. Howard. Shot there in the finish by Henry Consker. So 11-10, Tornadoes able to cut that deficit in half. Tornadoes goal. Tornadoes goal number 33, Henry Consker. So Henry Consker, the freshman attacker from Wellington, Florida, down in Palm Beach County. And able to make it an 11-10 ball game. That's Consker's second goal of the day. He also has an assist. Corbett with 3, McDonald with 2, Consker with 2. Face-off here is some serious extracurricular pushing and shoving going on as well after that face-off. Lacrosse sticks were flying, and both sides pointing at the other as far as hoping for a penalty. No penalty is assessed through all that, but it's going to be Point University ball. And check that, actually, Tornadoes ball. So Tornadoes going the other way here. So certainly a beneficial ruling there, but clock is a factor. Just over 2 minutes to play here. Tornadoes trail by 1 after the Consker goal. Credit the assist to Frankie Howard on that Consker goal. Meanwhile, 1:52 to play here, period number 4. Consker. Here's Howard. Kyatt. Consker. McCormick continuing to work his way towards the goal. He fires off a shot. It's off the post. McCormick had a great look there and just missing as that ricochets off the post. Here's Consker. Tornadoes up in the pressure offensively, looking for that equalizer here. 80 seconds to play. Consker with a shot there, just missing. This will be McDonald to start things off here. 1:11 to play here, period number 4. Time running on the Tornadoes. Just need one goal to tie this thing up. Corbett. McCormick. Fires off a shot there, just missing. Another good look for McCormick, but he's able to create these gaps with the defender, but just missing on the shot once again. 45 seconds to play. Still Tornadoes ball. Here's Kyatt with the shot. It's high, just missing. So 3 great looks. McCormick with 2, Kyatt with 1. And Tornadoes now down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. There's 38 seconds on the game clock. And this ball is going to go completely the other way. That's a turnover on the Tornadoes. 33 seconds left to play here. And despite some great attempts there at the end, we're down to 25 seconds left. Here's Sealers. 14 seconds left to play. Now 10 seconds left. Sealers trying to run this out. 5 seconds. We're down to the final seconds here. A quick whistle. There's 3.7 seconds left. It's Tornadoes ball. A flag flies, and shot goes wide. Point started celebrating momentarily, but there's still 1.6 seconds left. There was a flag, so we'll see what that's all about. Helter-skelter, final few seconds here at Lamel Family Field. 11-10, Skyhawks on top. It looks like the penalty is against the Skyhawks. So man-up opportunity here for the Tornadoes. 1.6 seconds left to play. Now whistles. And looks like a timeout on the field. And indeed, a timeout on the field. 1.6 seconds left to play. Timeout on the field. So a timeout. And high drama here at Lamel Family Field. We saw something very similar against Husson, where the Tornadoes had a timeout in the final seconds, were able to draw up a play. Just missing on that opportunity. Big save by the Husson goalkeeper to clinch that 13-12 win. And it feels like Groundhog Day. We're right back at it. 11-10, 1 goal difference. And the Tornadoes will have one last chance here with 1.6 seconds left to play for a potential equalizer. So they'll draw up a play here. Now, it's a man-up opportunity, so they've got that in their favor, but you don't have much time to operate. 1.6 seconds. And the Tornadoes are going to have to fire off a shot quickly here. Goalkeeper for Point, Kyrique McLeod. And one last chance for the Tornadoes for this equalizer, down 11-10. Finnegan McCormick fires off the shot, off the post. It ricochets away. Point University celebrating with their first win of 2023. And that was as good of a look as you could hope for from McCormick, who fired that off. And Point University able to get the 11-10 win. And Point University celebrates, and the Tornadoes, for the second straight game, fall in a one-goal ball game. 11-10 the final after losing 11-12 versus Husson. So back-to-back dramatic defeats. And Point University able to come away with the 11-10 win. Well, let's tell you how this wild affair went down. Point University took a 5-1 lead at the end of the first period. And then the Tornadoes started to take control of this game, but had that big deficit to deal with, down 4 goals for the second straight game after the first period, and were able to work their way back, outscoring the Skyhawks 8-3 in the second and third periods. The Skyhawks then with a 3-1 advantage in the fourth. That proved to be the difference. 49-32. Skyhawks with the shot advantage, 26-16. Shots on goal. Skyhawks won 14 of 24 faceoffs and won the ground ball category as well, 28-23. Tornadoes committed 16 turnovers, 12 by the Skyhawks. Both teams with the same amount of penalty time, each 300 minutes. We had 15 total penalties, 8 on the Skyhawks and 7 on the Tornadoes. Skyhawks 2 of 7 in man-up opportunities. Tornadoes 2 of 8. Jack Hicks played the second half in goal for the Tornadoes. He had 9 saves. 6 saves for Scott Bundy, who played the first half for the Nados. Kyrique McLeod was the goalkeeper for Point University with 6 saves. Jeff Knapp, the leading scorer in this one, the graduate student for Point University, he had 6 goals, including a couple goals late that helped prove the difference. Sealers with 3 goals, McLaughlin with 2. So all the scoring coming from just 3 players on the Skyhawks. Meanwhile, quite a bit of scoring distribution for the Tornadoes. Parker Corbett with 3 goals, 2 goals and an assist for Andrew McDonald. Henry Consker with 2 goals and an assist. Finnegan McCormick with a goal and an assist. Frankie Howard with 1 goal and 2 assists. Gage Kyatt with a goal as well. And it all adds up to a victory for Point University. Point University's first win on the season. They entered this game 0 of 8 on the year, and the Tornadoes fall to 2 and 5. Well, the Tornadoes will be back in action this weekend when conference play begins. A trip to Montgomery, Alabama to take on Huntington. So big challenge this weekend, but a few days off between now and then to regroup and get healthy for this start of conference play where it really matters, as Tornadoes will make the trip to Huntington this Saturday. And do want to tell you what's going on around Brevard College, because there's plenty more opportunity for you to take in Tornado athletics over the next couple of days. It begins tonight, actually. If you want some more content, we have the Tornado Talk program at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll feature guests from women's lacrosse, baseball, as well as our athletic training staff here under the direction of Noah Reisig. Then tomorrow, women's lacrosse will be in action right here at Islamel Family Field. If you want to come out in person to that one, 2 o'clock start. We'll also have it right here on this YouTube channel. Wednesday, baseball will host 17th ranked Cortland at 2 p.m. at Gilcone Field. That's a 9-inning affair. Friday, the season opener for the track and field program. They head to Anderson, South Carolina for the Trojan opener. Baseball hits the road to go to Southern Virginia. We mentioned men's lacrosse at Huntington on Saturday, and then there's home softball games on Saturday as well versus Carolina University. Sunday, tennis will be in action right here at Brevard College at 12 noon at the McCoy Tennis Complex. Well, glad you're able to join us for this one as Brevard College faced off against Point University in a non-conference men's lacrosse affair, and Point able to take the win. This one came down to the final seconds. Finnegan McCormick firing off a shot there out of the timeout with less than 2 seconds to play and was able to get it off somehow. It was a great look and bounced off the post, and Point University able to take the victory. Well, want to thank all those who helped behind the scenes to make today's broadcast possible. Pietro Moratelli, Bree Queen, Joseph Marvin, Roya Tomasabi, Kristen Rosado, Bree Clark. Appreciate all their help and can't wait to be out here again tomorrow for women's lacrosse action as the Tornadoes will be in action beginning here at 2 p.m. tomorrow on the women's side. In fact, the women's team starting to warm up, and they'll have the Ives Lamel Family Field turf next as they'll get their practice in this evening. Also, soccer practices getting going this week for the spring schedule, so best of luck to those clubs as well. But we had a wild one here at Brevard College on the men's lacrosse side, and Point University able to take the victory. So hope to see you again at a Brevard College Tornado Athletic event sometime soon. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell to receive all the notifications when the Tornadoes go live. Your final score for the final time here at Ives Lamel Family Field: Skyhawks 11, Tornadoes 10. Have a very pleasant rest of your Monday. Go Tornadoes!